The sons of fallen angels and their women. Little Spikes, control y'all women, man. The sons of fallen angels and their women. Kroger Karen. You got a Karen all the way around. Even in the whitewash Bible, they couldn't whitewash the book of Revelations because didn't have enough balls and guts, because they already know they're going to perish. That's why they send me skulls and the devil signs and Baphomet signs and all that shit, and people like they're suffering, talking about they're dying and stuff like that. You're already dead. People nothing but animals, man. I get back to the book of Revelation, but the people are animals. They're animals. Who is going to put their child or their young or their cub, their animal cub? A wolf is not even going to do that. A wolf is not going to put its its cub in harm's way. So like I said, like Chico said, you people are less than subhuman. Greekish, Roman people. You put your cub behind a car. You put your cub behind a car to block a family and detain them. But back to the book of Revelation, it talks about women like that. When the sons of fallen angels finally built themselves up where they could come out the caves and not be walking like hunchbacks. When they ravaged the land of Zion, the daughters of Zion, they expressed it. They said, the daughters of Zion, we are black and beautiful. We are fair. I'm paraphrasing, but this is in the book of Revelations. They couldn't be whitewashed because they didn't have enough balls. But like I was saying, the daughters of Zion are fair and beautiful, black and beautiful. But the white men were white as snow, and they came and ravaged our land. And you know what ravage mean? They fought everything with a hole. They probably were sticking their little Peters in the ground. They were hitting animals and everything. Raped the women. And you know how our women is. They had a nerve to come into our kingdom with everything that we going through and with them, and came in with their women. They were at Rudy in shape, like Kroger Karen, Rudy in shape, shaped like rubies. Because they had to get their men together first before they got the women together. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they come from, man. Gay shit. That's why I got all these gay guys on my channel now. I had some fruit cup black dude. He in there gay modeling or some shit. Don't got no animal content. He commenting on my shit. My shit got like 600 views. He come late to jump in the fight. Of course he was subscribed to try to just like Richard Stratton said, shout out to Richard Stratton, ex of the bully community. Just like Richard Stratton said, try to come at the line of Judah. Y'all should throw like 3-4 pit bulls on them. I'm a game line, man. I'm a game line. Read about Richard Stratton. Shout out to Richard Stratton, ex, if I said your name right, from South Cat, man. Bully community. Stand up, man. They try to use y'all as an outlet. I got this. Try to use y'all as an outlet of deflection. But that's crazy, man. I'll get into the fighting line of Judah. But yeah, they got the gay guys, and they got one guy. I ain't scared to say it. Y'all can say what I want to. I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to about the kids. People coming to your channel to try to comment. You already got Sodus Negroes and Mammy Ducks, slave bucks. Kids looking sweet as hell. Then when the kid come up gay as hell, you know who I'm talking about. When your son come up gay as hell, remember what channel you subscribe to. You subscribe to Puny Canine. I'm Spank Tutor, the full-blown Yehuman. You put that Spank Tutor stuff down for a minute. I done express extreme knowledge and just extreme knowledge of the pit bull game. So I just let y'all see my dog that time. This is not about the pit bull. This is not about the likes. But yeah, he got his son up there on his channel. Nothing about dogs, but it's named after a dog channel. It's taking you 3 days to get 23 views. That's why they come at me, folks. They trying to get their views up, man. I'm helping Puny Canine and the others out right now, man. Y'all wait y'all turn, man. You know what I'm saying? Get it like the Vatican, man. Y'all stop hiding. The Vatican don't hide nothing I say. Everything I say is actual, factual. The truth will always be. But back to the beautiful daughters of Zion that are being hung all around the world. Y'all are animals, man. Y'all are animals. But let's get back to the game lion. You know what I'm saying? The line of Judah. It's like Richard Stratton said, man. You know, it's documented in y'all lore. in European history about the dogs, how they used to go to Africa, get a lion or whatever, because lions never lived nowhere but Africa. That's how you know Samson was black. He was slaying lions and bears and stuff like that. We can get into that about the dreads and why they're mimic on another one. And they used to throw like 3 or 4 pits in there. And you know, the lion might have game. They're on the savannah, but they're going up against hyenas, other lions, and stuff like that. So a pit bull was odd to them. You know what I'm saying? So some of them didn't know what to do, but they would try to fight them off. Unlike that lion that's documented in European history right now, I fought so many retarded pit bulls, man. So that's why they just keep coming at me. I keep slaughtering them. So they send the gay lions at me now, man. They got a little black guy in there. His picture's laid to the side. Eyes beady looking sweet as hell. You out there feeding ducks and shit. I just skim through and stuff like that. Here another one trying to get likes and stuff like that. All these people be subscribed to Puny K9. So don't get mad for the Mexican guy, or whatever you are, third worlder, third racer. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If your kid is gay and wants to fuck dogs, and he's the first one to be the visitor of the open, because it's animal brothels here too, they just not open. You got to have big bucks, just like for that womb implant operation. You got to have big bucks. That's a multi-million-dollar operation. Only white people can afford it. Only rich white people are trying to do it because they are trying to reproduce themselves. That's why the sons of fallen angels and their Karens are ravaging the land. I said this weeks and months ago, at least weeks and weeks ago, about this. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But not to go all over the place, because I have so much to express every day, because you guys always prove me right. But I get back to the game line. Yeah, I'm that game line, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Judah. I'm from the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? It's evident. My zeal is evident. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hate the Father. Y'all hate me. Y'all hate the Father. Y'all hate me. But that is so animalistic to put your cub. I'm not even going to call you a cub. You're below subhuman. At least an animal is in its niche. It was created by the Most High Elohim. At least an animal is following its niche. You know what I'm saying? Just like my dog, might chase a squirrel or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Chase rabbits. He's out here chasing deers and all type of shit. You know, so that shows that you are descendants of jackals and the fallen angels. You're made up of sorcery with a perpetual hate. That's why people are scared to read the book of Deuteronomy. They don't want to know their origins, and that's black and white, and the third races. You know what I'm saying? But Yah's mighty. This is really Jacob's trouble. I'm just swinging my sword. So that's me, y'all. Spank 2, the full-blown human. You know what I'm saying? I'm the lion in the pit. You know what I'm saying? I got so much game they can't kill me. They can't prove me wrong, so I just keep slaughtering the little retarded pits. That the Englishmen and Romans and Greeks, they were fucking them then. Which reminds me, I'm going to go back to Puny K9. Why don't you try cane corsos? There was a young lady in Raleigh that was actually giving away a nice cane corso, man. Because Chico says you're Greek. He's a world-renowned Mexican-American, proud Mexican-American dog man. Alongside with a Rottweiler breeder who is allowed to purchase dogs off of the Mayday line that look like Mayday. They don't look like hound dogs. Those dogs actually look like Mayday. Remember I told you guys that? You know what I'm saying? They say you're a Greek, so why don't you get into cane corsos, man? Like the Greeks and the Romans. You know what I'm saying? Because you've already been denounced. You've been literally denounced by one of the best of the best. He says you're not Mexican, you're Greek. You're Greek. That's how he put it out there. Paisan type shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's how y'all do it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chico Lopez, man. Very knowledgeable, man. Very knowledgeable. His dogs are pure, man. They're pure. They look like Mayday. They're bred well. They're bred well. They're bred well and correct. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault that you guys have Staffordshire in your lineage too, but you have blood retarded dogs, so you got to go so far back. You know what I'm saying? Your dogs have no heart. They can't hunt. They can't fight. Look at Triple J's mud. Now you got to explain how to doctor up your dog after it got ripped apart, so-called hunting. He lost about a year's supply of tobacco. He ain't betting but a year's supply of tobacco. You didn't lose that about a year's supply of tobacco and stuff. That's all you lost, country boy. You'll be all right, man. You ain't Rebel Rick, man. Got an issue with the rebel flag. That shit's going down, man. Because white people are coming to a realization, and people all over the world, it's in the books. It's in all our ancient scriptures, whitewashed and otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Whitewashed and otherwise, that the rebels will be purged. The rebels will be purged. For the side of slave books, they taking and mammy ducks, they taking movies like Gone with the Wind. I never seen them, but they're showing depictions and clips of those movies on CNN and places like that, because they're taking those movies off because y'all don't want to let Master and Jesus go. That's sad. So shout out to the good, decent people of all races all around America, all around the world. They have enough sense to be like, Dad, we have to help in this too. But we created these slave-minded people, and they're under sorcery, so we have to get the mammy ducks off the scene, you know what I'm saying, out of the movies, so the sorcery power can cease a little bit. That's just like the mammy duck they called on my man at Wendy's. And she was asked, I heard 911 calling. Do you want to call the police or the enemy? Yes, she didn't care about the man. He could have had alcohol poisoning. Happened to been his daughter's birthday. He probably out with the fellas and homies. Yeah, happy birthday, man. Give this, give that. Probably had money in his pocket for it. The homies done gave the little girl money and stuff like that. And he just was a little bit intoxicated. Fell asleep at the drive-thru, found out what was going on, and went to the side. That's what you're supposed to do by law. That's what you're supposed to do by law. Pull over. Remember, it's on the commercials? It's on the commercials. Pull over. Got a coon slave book, just like the ones that followed up behind these pit bull fraternities. Man, all we care about is you. All we cared about is you, Master. This a white shirt now over him. Did you call your family? Did you call your family? Yeah, he called him from the fucking jail. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, we just concerned about you. We're gonna take care of you. His stupid ass just blew his whole jigaboo ass Negro career. I'm gonna start calling y'all niggas because you're not niggas. That's our slang. Negro is a Bible insert. That's why I don't feel sorry for Martin Luther King having his back blown out, because he knew we wasn't Jews or Gentiles. The descendants of African slaves all over the African diaspora, all over the world, they are not Jews and Gentiles. Sodish ass Negroes. He wanted to use Negroes, that's a Bible insert, to try to cover up and distinguish and split up the difference between the sons of Ham and the true Israelites, the men of Eber. Stand up, let's stand up, Judah. If he's Eber, I'm Eber. You are my brother. That's in the scriptures, man. They couldn't whitewash it all. That's why the Bible is so weird, don't make sense. But yeah, man, don't get mad when people, y'all kids and stuff, y'all putting y'all kids barricading people in parking lots and shit like that. Got your kids looking at Puny K now. He's a straight faggot. The whole Mexican community has denounced him. They say he's Greek. I thought he was an Arab Nazi, really. I thought he was like some type of Arab Nazi. I know he cried like Remy, man, when Chico and my homeboy put it out again. You should have just been an engineer, Remy. Get your higher learning, man. I'm trying to get you guys higher learning. You know how Remy was. Michael Rappaport beat him out for that part, but he was the original Remy. I should have been an engineer. I should have been an engineer. I wanted to be an engineer. You should have been an engineer, man. Damn, Remy. But they're ravaging the land. I said this weeks and weeks ago, ravaging the land, but they've been doing it all the while. And that stems from the original rebels. The original rebels, Triple J, are your forefathers, the fallen angels. They came down here, they were really beings of Starstone and Jasper and Amber, and they painted their face up like little girls, and they told the little girls secrets. They told their little girls secrets. They powdered their faces up, and they didn't know if you were married or women. All you got to do is read the book of Enoch. Enoch. I know Enoch sounds too African, but that's what the name is. That's what the name means. The prophet Enoch already told you how he saw the first foot rebels, the fallen angels. They looked right sweet like powder puffs. He wasn't shocked to see angels. He was divine and perfect in every way, just like we were originally created. He was the seventh son of Adam. There were no white boys around. There were no little spikes around. running around with cane corsos that came thousands of years later. Thousands of years later. Thousands of years later. But let me get into the first rebels. They were the first rebels, the fallen angels. Beings of STRATTON and jasper that wanted to be worshipped so bad they came down as little misfits to spread secrets in heaven that were useless. It's in the scriptures, whitewash and otherwise. The truth is bleeding through. Y'all reprobate world is crawling. It's crumbling down. It's crumbling down. It's crumbling apart rather. So that's why y'all acting like this. That's why y'all putting y'all little animal clothes behind cars and all that crazy shit. Got y'all women out here Rudy and shape. Bitch out here looking like Bookman from Good Time. Straight buffalo butt. Oh man. It was some beautiful daughters designed up there. Valona with about her 40s on daughters. Good Times looking good like that. Thelma, she just starting to age. That's why sottish ass Eddie Murphy with his gay ass. This all about gay, man. Y'all came here as gay. Gay fallen angels. Telling the women they could be spiritual leaders of the household. Showing them how to use mirrors. Showing them how to use makeup like y'all came down here with. That's why I brought up the Mr. T and Spike. That's true. It's subliminal messages. All in the comic books. All in the old cartoons. Y'all wanted to be, y'all did that in the height of rap era. I was a little kid and peeped that. 6, 7, 8 years old watching Mr. T. I'm a true 80s baby, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And y'all little spikes, y'all wanted to be black, and it was just to the point, y'all had a perpetual hate for the, which is in the book of Deuteronomy, for the mortal sons of Elohim, because the angels that didn't go behind with the fallen to go down and play makeup and mischievous and misfit renegades, you know what I'm saying? They remain as STRATTON and jasper. That's what they remain as, STRATTON and jasper. Focus up. Little ash. Focus up. Focus up. Yep, so that's all y'all consist of is vandalism and rebellious acts. Sodomy, homosexuality, and y'all try to feminize the black man. And it's work. It's a lot of black faggots around. I was one of my comments last night. My shit got like 600 views, man. Come on, man. You want to try to throw your 2 cents in. Who are you to throw your little gay ass fist in? Get the fuck out of here. Looking right sweet. You go on your channel, you go on their channels, they talking about those best of bestiality. He proves my point every time. You did that in the beginning when we were talking about prey driving. Prey driving and game drive, it is what it is with that. But you prove my point every time. Looking so stupid with your wizard hat on. I didn't even look at the video, but I seen something about Harry Potter. Don't you know that even your own wizards, kinfolks and animal cubs, they don't even let they kids watch Harry Potter because it tells too much of y'all's secrets. It tells too much of y'all subliminal. Anybody who sees this video found out about Harry Potter's wand. I'm not even gonna talk about that. I've never seen Harry Potter. I've heard about y'all new Lord of the Rings, but y'all got y'all bony face depiction of Jesus. Y'all been had Jesus as a lamb lover with the little kids, and he's calling kids and lambs. And now when it get to the end time, when y'all reprobate world is uncrumbling and due to the truth and your deflection of your brittle shield of deflection, it's wearing out. Now you just got to duck. You got to duck men of valor like me. You're not going to be able to duck the Mashiach when they come. We going in those, well, he going in those personally. He going in all y'all little doomsday camps and shelters personally. Y'all cannot rewrite the book of Revelation. That's another hint to the Bible for y'all reprobates that don't want to see the light. The Bible is more than black history. It's more than black history. Y'all try to give us little black history. We know we invented everything. The black man, the white man has invented nothing but the patent house. Shout out and rest in peace. Special dedication shout out to Dick Gregory. He actually has proved this with the patents. Y'all have none of y'all names on the patent, but the patent house. Now y'all, it was some type of source behind that. Y'all didn't let any slaves or anything or sharecroppers or anything use the architectural designs of our homeland, which we brought architectural design, irrigation, growing food and rice and deserts and stuff like that. But not to get too far past myself, yeah, that's already been proven that y'all have invented nothing but the patent house. It's already been proven that you did not invent what we call the pit bull game. That's documented in the Oklahoma Kid Iron Spank Tutor. In the Oklahoma Kid, he has that documented. He has that documented. But yeah, let's get back to these rebels. That's why I show y'all those deities and stuff. When I go by there at night, they got different color lights. Every time something happens, they put different color lights on their angels and little gnomes. With the gnomes and the elves and stuff like that, just represents their little imps. Y'all ain't nothing but some little imps. Then they got the little furry pig with the crazy eyes, and they got make it like it's a little chia pet. They ain't nothing but some Sardis Negroes and some Migos and that live there. Hate their own, but y'all worship the angels. The angels were not